Pity. If there's one thing I hate so passionately, it's someone looking at me with pity in their eyes. It feels so irritating and makes me start pitying myself. To be honest, it's borderline condescending. The day was August 15th, 2015. The weather was perfect. Autumn had just begun. I could feel the cool, gentle breeze on my skin. It wasn't enough to give me goosebumps. The temperature was just right. The light golden brown leaves swirled around as they were gently encouraged by the wind. You could hear the crunch of leaves as people's shoes hit the leaves on the pavement, abruptly bringing their dance to an end. The air was crisp. I remember this because I was breathing a bit faster that day. My heart was pounding a bit harder, and I couldn't have been any happier. I remember thinking to myself, this day couldn't get any better, as I would be getting married to the love of my life that morning. Perhaps I jinxed it by speaking too soon. I arrived at the chapel right on time. Guests had started arriving, and the venue was filling up nicely. I had always told my bride that with her habit of tardiness, she would be late for her wedding. It seems like she was really bent on proving me right. I was starting to get worried as the minutes slowly turned into hours. All efforts to reach my bride proved futile. I had been standing at the altar, but my legs couldn't hold me up any longer, so I went to sit down. I could feel the eyes of people literally burning a hole in the back of my head. Some guests started to leave. I couldn't even blame them. They had tried their best to wait for my bride. I don't know how long I spent staring at the phone and thinking to myself when my best man tapped me. I looked up at him, and he had that look of pity in his eyes, and he said, "Everyone has gone home." If Carmela truly had planned to come, she would have shown up by now. I couldn't say anything. I just nodded my head and followed him out of the chapel.